What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So, as you can see, I'm in a completely different place here. This is one of the reasons that I actually didn't post the reaction yesterday. I wanted to wait for the right time to do this, just kind of sit out here in the morning, enjoy everything. And I'm just kind of, I don't know, changing the aesthetic of the channel just a little bit, hopefully for the better. So, let me know if you kind of like this feel down in the comments below. As you can also see, I have an empty chair here. My goal here is to actually hopefully have some other people come in and sit on some of these reactions with me, other musicians, maybe other artists, maybe some of my friends, and just kind of talk back and forth about some of the things that are going on, maybe some other experts in their field, that kind of a thing. And again, just have some fun. I also am kind of hoping maybe in the future, I've reached out to a couple artists. I would like to get some just small clips, from them of just before I do an album, of something that they're very proud of on the album, or something very interesting about the recording process or the production process, or just something kind of cool that gives me a little bit of insight into how everything is going to sound and just the whole process in general, and their whole artistry, everything. So let me know if this is something you guys are interested in. I'm really excited about it. But that being said, today we are doing Louis Tomlinson, Bigger Than Me. He just released this. You all know I freaking love Louis. He's an amazing guy. He is just one of those artists in the industry that, for me, is set apart from most of the other artists that are out there right now. He cares so much about his fans. He puts in so much effort, so much work, and is doing everything he can to make a positive difference in the industry and in himself and his fans, and influence people in a good, positive way. And I will always be here to support that. And on top of that, he's one of the best songwriters that I think I have ever really come across. He's definitely up there, top tier. I mean, guy is talented beyond belief. So it's just amazing to see his whole journey and to see where he's going. And I can't wait to listen to this and just kind of get some insight as to how the new album is going to sound. Like, I have not been this stoked about an album for a while. There are very few albums this year that I've been this excited about. So this is going to be awesome. Before we get started, I do want to say, please make sure you subscribe, and please go check out the Patreon. Help support the channel. That's literally how I keep this whole thing running. And without it, without the Patreon, and obviously without subscribers, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. So I appreciate everybody that helps. And yeah, there's also tons of extra content over there on the Patreon. I've got custom requests here, all sorts of fun stuff like that. And you can always message me, and tons of new content on there. So that being said, we're even watching the Elvis movie. That's going to be fun. So we're jumping in. Louis Tomlinson, Bigger Than Me. I am ready to go. Oh, and just one more thing. I know I've talked a lot here, but I'm just kind of explaining everything. I do have my studio monitors out here. I've got my full computer, everything. So I am getting the sound that I need to get. So
when somebody told me I would change, I used to hide behind a smile. When somebody told me I would change, I was afraid, I don't know why. 'Cause so does the world outside.
okay, just first off, a couple things. One, the aesthetic is just gorgeous. It's actually kind of funny. One of the things that, like, I've always wanted to do, I've always thought, like, I would love to retire to, like, a countryside like that, somewhere where it's just, oh, it's beautiful, it's serene, it's out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, oh my God, that's amazing. So, second thing, his vocal, it's mixed so differently than it was on Walls. Like, on Walls, I felt like it was a little bit more upfront, a little bit more intimate, and it really showed, like, the full frequency spectrum of his voice. Here, I kind of like this better in a way. It's just, there's a good amount of compression on it. It feels so smooth. Like, it's just really sitting nicely on top of everything. Like, oh my God, it's fantastic. And there's a little bit of, like, proximity on it too. So it almost feels like it's like tube warmth. You know what I mean? From so you basically, whenever you record, sometimes you can have like a little tube preamp, or like I guess you can kind of do it on the Neve preamps too. But you can push them and get that kind of gritty warmth out of it, which is what I feel like is happening here.
Didn't read the signs, walking different lines. I know it took a left, trying to make it right. All of these voices, all of these choices, I don't hear them anymore, hear them anymore. When somebody told me I would change, I used to hide behind.
Beautiful. And to start, I wasn't sure if it was going to be the hook or not, but this feels so good. He started the song with a hook, which is one of the best ways you can pull people into a song. I mean, guy obviously knows what he's freaking doing, but it's building beautifully, and that bass comes in, the drums come in, and see what happened with his vocal. It's sitting right on top of those, because like now those come in and they're really clean, they're really full, and it gives his vocal the space it needs. Also, I don't know why my camera's doing this today. It's like I'm going back to the old days where it just continues to focus in and out, but we'll deal with it. We'll live.
Smile. When somebody told me I would change, I was afraid. I don't know why. 'Cause so does the world outside. I bring it lights, and it's bigger than me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Kings of Leon, also. Kings of Leon there. That's beautiful. Beautifully done, Louis.
So quick to judge, 'cause yeah, I might have changed, but everybody does. All of those voices, all of those choices, I don't hear them anymore.
Okay, and so feel how this verse now has this nice kind of drone in the back, a little bit of like a texture, like soundscape kind of thing, you know, or just a synth where, you know, some of the bottom end is kind of taken out. So again, it's giving his voice a place to shine, but it's also setting up where the song is going. So it feels like it's come down and you have this beautiful contrast and room for everything to just come in and really just hit beautiful and full force.
Hear them anymore. When somebody told me I would change, I used to hide behind a smile. When somebody told me I would change, I was afraid. I don't know why. 'Cause so does the world outside. I bring it light, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me.
This album is going to be freaking awesome. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. I didn't know what to expect, but this is exactly what internally deep down I was hoping for. Oh, man. Well done.
I've woken up from my sleep. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. Do you ever ask why it's so black and white? How you sleep at night when you're just like me?
This video is just absolutely gorgeous, and that bridge sat so well. It's like the whole realization moment. I mean, this entire thing is, you know, but it's like taking that introspective idea and sort of just turning it on its head just a little bit, you know. This is just I got chills. Like, I mean, this is well done, and I'm in Florida. You know how hard it is to get chills outside in Florida? Pretty much impossible.
It's bigger than me. I've woken up from my sleep. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me.
And that woken up from my sleep is that line, that does it for me. Oh my God, well done, Louis. Beautiful. I mean, that video, everything. I mean, the whole aesthetic is just. I feel like I've said that word 1,000 times in this reaction, but the whole thing is just so perfectly well put together. Brilliant song choice for the first release. I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard the album, so I can't really say if I wouldn't have picked a better or if I would have picked a different one. But this was an amazing, amazing release. I freaking love it. Again, I'm always here to support Louis. Amazing guy. The guys in his band are absolutely some of the coolest guys I've ever met too. I mean, they are awesome. Awesome. So amazing people, amazing music. I'm here for it. Good things coming. Can't wait. And yeah, go stream it. Go stream it. Support Louis as much as you possibly can. Watch the video as much as you possibly can. If you watch this, go watch that one twice so he gets just as many views. I'm not taking anything away from him because that's the last thing I would ever want to do. But that being said, thanks again for hanging around, everyone. Again, please make sure you subscribe. Again, if you want the Patreon, that kind of a thing, help support the channel, help keep this running. Again, it's the only way I'm able to do these things. So, God, now I feel like I'm begging. Okay, don't do it just because I begged. All right. Love y'all. Till next time. Peace.